Hi Aries, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for the year of 2016 plus an additional card for January. This month I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck and I'm going to pull one card for each quarter of the year plus an additional card just for January. If you'd like to get the expanded version of this year where I will pull an additional 4 cards, one for each quarter, and an additional card for January, exactly what I'm doing right here, you can click on the link below, which is going to take you to my Vimeo videos on demand, and you will be able to see these New Year expanded Psychic Tarot readings plus January there. You can also access it at my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to videos page 3 and the links will also be there. Please know that this reading is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. Be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign if Aries is your sun sign to gain more insight and information. Now on to your reading, Aries. The first card that you have shows up for the first quarter. You have the Three of Cups. This Three of Cups has wanted to show up in a couple other signs, and now you're getting it too. But you're getting it in the first quarter. Those other signs got it in the third. This is a card to me that symbolizes celebrations. This could be you attending a celebration or you throwing a gathering, a party, or a celebration. It can also indicate 3 sisters, 3 friends. This can also indicate a celebratory conclusion to something that's been going on in your life. So now you're celebrating. They say you've got to listen very carefully to what your guides are saying to you. They're jumping ahead to the second quarter. They said you're going to have a real sense of pride and accomplishment in the second quarter of the year, but they're saying this through this card, which is for the first quarter. I get there's somebody that's going to come in for you that's going to give you the opportunity to educate or train or study with them or under them. Like they could be a mentor or a teacher or a boss that's going to show you a lot of things, tricks of the trade, give you a lot of inspiration and help in some ways also. I feel some of you may be receiving something in the mail like a package, and to me it looks like it could be a gift coming to you from someone in the first quarter of the new year. I feel that some of you Aries are going to be feeling really proud of yourselves, that you stuck to it, that you stuck with something and you did it, you succeeded. So something you were working on or trying to do, you're going to be like, woohoo, I did it, I made it through, I stuck with it. That comes up here in the first quarter of 2016. I see you parting ways with someone. Someone is leaving. I'm seeing like people waving on the dock of like, you know, in the old days when people would go away on cruise ships or big ships and people would wave their hankies and go, bye-bye, bon voyage. I see you doing that. Now, that's just a symbol, not to be silly, but that's what they showed me in my head. So someone you care about or have been connected to is leaving. I see that. Some of you, it could be at a great distance. They could be traveling overseas or going far away. You know, maybe they have a call of duty. They got called on and they're leaving for that. It seems like the person's leaving for a reason, not just, it's not a vacation. This is somebody leaving for some reason. Writing out deals, negotiations, contracts. I see you working out details with somebody. And this person you're sitting with, this could be the person that's leaving at afar. I actually feel there is a connection to them about that. So I see you signing contracts, legal papers, or working out details on paper even, or like that's, or just even verbal working out details. But I really see some of you, it's involving signing for things, contracts, loans, leases, anything like that. I see papers being signed, and you and somebody else are signing it. So it may be this person that left. I don't know. So on to the next card for the second quarter of 2016, Aries. You have the High Priestess. You got a good card here. Actually, I think Aries have awesome cards. Your cards for this year look really good to me. The High Priestess is, to me, it can be something as secret or being kept hidden, but more than anything else, I feel like this is your highest spirit guide. That's how this reads to me. This is somebody that's like your guardian angel, your protector, your spirit guide, your spirit counselor, whatever you want to call it. That kind of feeling comes up, but it can indicate something hidden. So let me listen for the second quarter of 2016. Be careful that someone doesn't come in and try to steal your thunder. I get like kind of like a backstabbing influence here, where you may, I don't know who this is coming from. For some of you, it's family. For some of you, somebody in your family's mad at you about something. But I also pick up like somebody else could come in and be very combative with you, combative. Wow, I don't know. I feel like you're going to be taken back by what this person does. I feel like it's a jump at you. But I feel that you can handle it and deal with it. I don't feel like you're going to be like, oh my God, my whole world is falling apart. I see you being able to mentally and emotionally deal with it, but I do feel it's going to come up as a surprise. They are saying to me, however, you are well protected, so do not worry and do not feel like someone is going to thwart your plans or derail what you're doing, because I don't feel that it will happen that way, because I'm getting too much spiritual protection from guides, angels, your guardian angels, whatever you want to call it. I do see you having some mental challenges this year, a little bit. Struggling with something mentally, but it feels like it's something you're trying to get off the ground, something you want to see happen. And I see you having, now we're in the second quarter of the year, so that's the indicator to me that's when it's occurring. But it could really be any time in the whole year. But I see you having mental, like, struggling with something mentally. You've got a lot of will, energy, force, and power going towards that you want to see happen or get off the ground. That's coming up for the second quarter. You receive a prominent gift. It comes back to me again, and I feel for some of you this could even be an engagement ring or something that is symbolizing an engagement or a formalizing of a union in some way. Maybe it's like a promise ring or a pendant that just means the two of you are like seriously committed to each other. I don't know. That comes up for some of you in the second quarter. So now look at what's coming up here. Come on, I'm not making this stuff up. These cards fall out how they fall. I'm not doing any, magical spell to make them come out this way, but you've got Two of Cups. And Two of Cups means a strong, spiritually bound relationship with someone. This is being in a spiritually tight union. And for me, first and foremost, it means in a love relationship. Other people can have this bond too. I've come to see that happen in readings, but it's rare. It's usually love. This is like making a commitment to each other. Betrothed is what I'm hearing. So that to me is a marriage or like a marriage. You may seriously consider moving. I feel some of you may be considering moving, and this could be because of that love for some of you. Just be careful. I hate to say a positive and then a negative, but my guides are saying it, so I'm going to repeat it to you, Aries, so don't get mad at me when I say stuff. Don't shoot the messenger. I do get there is some undermining little influences going on around that almost feel like they want you to fail or this relationship to fail or something you're doing to not go off in full blast. It's weird, and I feel like they're showing me strings in my mind, strings, and like people pulling strings. So these strings are not to strengthen what you're doing, they're pulling at the fabric of what you are doing. So just know that it's not huge, but for them to mention it, it's something for you to be on your guard, and that's a warning to pay attention, because if you tap into your own ability, which everybody has but doesn't seem to think they do, you can pick this up yourself. So if you're listening to this video and you heard this, be on the lookout, and then you can proceed accordingly. But I feel like you're going to start to notice something going on around you where you feel like somebody's trying to undermine something you're doing or interfere somehow. So just be guarded of that. Some of you are going to change your eye color with different color contact lenses. I see that. Somebody getting like green or maybe a violet color. I'm just seeing, I don't know, that was a surprise there. I feel you're going to be generating a lot of buzz. I'm getting people are going to be talking about you. Now, some ways this is going to be good. It's going to be positive things about you. But I'm not going to lie to you. There's some people also saying negative things about you, but you know, such is the world and the way that it goes. As many people that love you, you can have that many that are detractors easily. It just can go that way. Hopefully the scales are tipped way more in the favor of people thinking you're great. So that's the best. So that you've got some really interesting cards here, Aries. Now your next card for the fourth quarter of the year is Two of Pentacles. And look at this one. This is a new deck of cards to me. I just got two new ones to use for YouTube because I thought I would change it up, and I really love some of the tarot designs. But look at this Two of Pentacles. That's quite an interesting one. I've never seen one on a tightrope before, but this card to me means weighing your options, weighing your two, or having to make a decision or a choice between two things. It can mean that. It can be money, because pentacles are money, but it could also be two things like weighing your options or trying to make a decision or a choice between jobs, love relationships, a move of some sort, staying together, getting divorced. It could be any kind of choice or decision. It could also involve money. So let me see why it's here. You're going to start to learn an awful lot about yourself through these processes of this year. You're going to learn a lot about you, a lot about other people, the nature of other people. I do feel, get mad at me, Aries, don't. I feel that you're going to feel alone in your decision. That doesn't mean your decision isn't involving other people and other situations. I feel that it is, but it's like nobody can make this decision for you. Only you can make it, and you have to live with it. So I see this as a decision for you that is pretty prominent. It could be life-changing, but you're in the decision alone. You got to decide. If you're not someone that's moving, like I picked up in the other card of Two of Cups, you are traveling in this fourth quarter, because there's something either moving or traveling is being mentioned. I feel that you're going to be working really hard and accumulating the best money for you of the entire year. To me, in this reading here, it looks like it shows up for you in the fourth quarter. That doesn't mean the other quarters don't do well. That's where I see you feeling like, wow, like your finances just got some kind of injection of oomph in that fourth quarter. Could have been doing well all along, or it could be a snowball, gathering steam, rolling along. But to me, I just see you going, wow, in the fourth quarter. I'm seeing you react to it. I also feel like you're doing some healing in the fourth quarter of the year. So I feel like anything that was broken in you is getting healed from the past. And could even be physical broken bones. Like if you break anything during the year, it's really healing in the fourth quarter. But this also feels like old emotional wounds of the heart healing in the fourth quarter of the year. I feel that you've got a guarantee. You don't hear that much. A guarantee of payment or a guarantee of success in relation to money in that fourth quarter. Some of you Aries are going to be whisked away on a jet plane to somewhere foreign, like I see it, or exotic. So for some of you, it could be a honeymoon. For some of you, it could be a second honeymoon. For some of you, it could just be this awesome trip, but I feel like love connection is going to be around it for many of you. So it seems special. This is a special trip. So like I said, for some of you, it's renewing your vows and like a second honeymoon kind of feeling. For some of you, this is going to be an actual honeymoon. And for some of you, it's just special in some way. You're going to find that that's one of the high points of your whole year is, even though it doesn't look like this is the high point, I feel it is your high point, the fourth quarter. This is also good. You had, look how you start your year. That's a celebration. Come on. Look at what you had. Right? And then we had this. Right? They look pretty good to me. And then you have this in the end. Right? That's your end of the year. Now, for January. Woohoo, Aries! Ace of Cups. That's a new love relationship. You got new love here in the year of 2016. I feel it's destined for many of you. If you're already coupled, I don't know, a renewed sense of love in your coupling, I feel. Because I'm not really hearing breakups, endings. This card means God giving you the divine blessings of all good things, emotionally speaking. It's like the Holy Grail. It's also indicating new love relationships. It can mean that. This is for January. I feel like you're going to start your year off with a rip, roar, and bang. I feel that for many of you. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get comments from people saying, my new year sucked, but I don't feel that for a lot of you. I feel like there's something either taken off or ready to take off at the beginning of the new year. This heralds in a time of change, positive change for you. I feel, wow, I really do feel that Aries are going to have a particularly good year, most of you, in 2016. I got to say that. But, you know, everybody's rising sign and moon sign and other planetary things affect things. But based on your sign, I really do, with the way the messages are coming, it looks good to me for you. There's also a ripening and a maturing of something. This is love, it feels, because this is an emotion. This is a card of emotions. Cups are emotions, but I'm feeling that. Something deepening and maturing. So you got some stuff, romantically speaking, that are really, it's like a, you know, a nice ripe piece of fruit, a nice strawberry ready to get picked off the vine. That's what's happening here. I feel like you're going to feel like you released something in January, and I get success. That's how it comes to me. That feeling. So there's a release of something for some of you, but for some reason that release is totally circling around success. Taking something seriously. Some kind of promise being made or something comes up about January. So for some of you, it's a promise of love, a promise of a relationship, of how it's going to progress and advance into something bigger. For many of you, it's that. For some of you, it's a job or business opportunity of some sort that's going to be success and giving to you. That kind of feeling of adulation comes up here. I don't get that word very often. You're going to walk away a winner. I feel like in January, you're winning in some way. You've got success. You're winning. Word it however you want. For some of you, it's love. It's a promise of bigger love to come, for more to come in the relationship, and advancing it forward. for many of you, this is about success, work or business or job related success happening here. And you feeling like you want to sing, like going on that mountain and shouting out to the world like, woohoo, this finally came through or happened. That's what I feel really for January. And if it doesn't happen for you in January, Aries, I'm going to say I still feel it. That will happen for you at some point in the year of 2016 if you don't see it happening in January. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for giving me a fantastic year here on YouTube. You guys have been so kind to me with all your super nice comments, and I really love interacting with you guys on Facebook. I can do that more because it's concentrated over there, and I want to say hi to the friends and followers of The Lucky Mermaid on Facebook and following my posts and commenting. I love it. Thank you so much for that. And I do really appreciate you watching these videos and subscribing. Thank you so much. And as I said in the beginning of the reading, I am doing an exact same time frame I devoted here to an expanded version of this year for you on my Vimeo videos. So I'm pulling another 5 cards, one for each quarter to expand and another card to expand on January. You can click on the link below in the description box. There's the link to go to those videos, or you can get them on my website by going to the videos tab, page 3, and it will say, you know, New Year Psychic Tarot reading expanded for 2016. Just click on your sign and it'll take you to the link. I do appreciate that. You guys have been really great, and you're really helping me. I appreciate you supporting me by purchasing the videos because it is my livelihood. I am a professional psychic now. I was a pastry chef for many years ago, and this is like my second incarnation in this lifetime doing this as my profession. So I appreciate it. I wish you an absolutely fantastic new year of 2016, Aries, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.